Would you ruin your fiancé's dream wedding if you found out she was only marrying you for your trust fund? I found out 2 weeks before the ceremony. My best man, Leo, slid a printed email across the bar table. It was from my fiancée, Sabrina, to her sister. Once I'm his wife, I get access to the family trust in 6 months. The prenup is airtight until then, but after that, I can file for divorce and take half. Just have to play the doting wife a little while longer. The wedding itself will be epic though. His parents are footing the bill for everything I wanted. The date on the email was from the day after she'd said yes. My family's money had always been a quiet fact. Sabrina claimed she loved my simple life as a teacher. Turns out she loved the simple path to millions. The wedding was a $200,000 spectacle she'd planned. Ice sculptures, a famous band, the works. My parents were thrilled I was settling down. I didn't confront her. I thanked Leo and started my own planning. First, I went to my parents. I showed them the email. Their initial shock turned to cold fury. They agreed to play along. The money for the wedding was in an account they controlled. Next, I visited the band, the florist, the caterer, every vendor. With my parents' approval, I changed all the details. I paid them extra for their silence and to implement Plan B. Wedding day arrived. Sabrina was giddy, surrounded by her friends, believing her performance was almost over. The ceremony proceeded normally, but at the reception, the changes began. The band she'd hired, a trendy indie group, was replaced by a cheesy, overly enthusiastic polka band I knew she hated. Her elegant filet mignon dinner switched out for a fast food taco bar, my favorite, and her idea of tacky nightmare fuel. The exquisite champagne fountain now dispensed a cheap, bright orange soda. Her smile froze as each new surprise was unveiled. The final blow came during the speeches. Instead of a toast, my father took the mic. "We're so happy to welcome Sabrina to the family," he boomed. "And as a gift, we've made the first donation in her name to the charity she's so passionate about." A screen descended, showing a massive check made out to the Society for Ethical Taxidermy, a bizarre fake charity I invented, with her face photoshopped next to a stuffed squirrel. The room of her high society friends tittered in confused shock. I leaned over to her, my smile perfect for the cameras. 6 months for the trust, right? Enjoy the honeymoon. I had changed that too. Instead of Bora Bora, we were going to a survivalist retreat in the woods with no cell service. As she sputtered, I handed her an envelope. Inside was a copy of the email, along with new, post-nuptial legal documents drawn up by my lawyer. They stated that in the event of a divorce, she would receive only what she brought into the marriage. Nothing. She would sign them, or I would file for an annulment tomorrow based on fraud and share the email with everyone she knew. We left the reception early. She signed the papers in the car, sobbing with rage. The marriage was legally real, but financially, she was locked out. I filed for divorce the very next day. With the signed post-nup and evidence of her intent, she walked away with nothing but the memory of the worst wedding in history. I donated what was left of the wedding fund to a real charity, a literacy program for kids.